Hey guys, don't have any sort of risk, seemingly, but we're gonna go ahead and generate an outlook just because I think we need it. We definitely need that down here. So I would say off camera, but this was not actually off camera that I did this, but I finished up the weather tower. It doesn't look quite like I hoped because of the glass, but you know, it still looks good. I like it. From afar it looks fine. I promise it looks fine. But yeah, completely working elevator, as I'm sure I showed you. Maybe. But, yeah. And I mean, I'll say I did that off camera because I did an episode on Sunday, but I had my default microphone set to those of my earbuds, and I learned the hard way that the audio quality coming from that is absolute crap. So, yeah. I was not happy with it, so I just scrapped that video. It was kind of short anyway. It was only like 30 minutes. Yeah. Excuse that. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at what we got. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So, whoops. No. Undo. Hold on. I need to do that, and then here we go. Now I can save and issue that. I had to move that over to my laptop screen. Let me move it back over here. And because we're in a high risk, I am going to go ahead and put this stuff up, and then I am going to issue a tornado watch. This is the, oh, whoopsie. And you can see it automatically issued a PDS for me because it's a high risk day. This is a particularly dangerous situation. But yeah, I'm really liking how the house looks. What I do want to do though is I want to have a room. I want to have a bedroom, you know? So I'm going to move the jukebox. I'm going to move the jukebox stuff over to here. And, oh geez, I got to remember how in the world it was that I was able to do this to get them to face the way that I wanted. I don't know. I had to jump through a couple hoops though. But let's go and sleep. Oh, very nice. I like that feathers are useful. It makes it so much easier whenever you run out of arrows. You know, you can get a lot of flint, but it's kind of hard to get feathers if you don't have a chicken farm. So right there, that just got me 60 arrows. Thank you, cat. Jeez. Got it going on. Whoa. Wow, look at that. how expansive that is. That's pretty insane. It's almost full coverage of the map. But yeah. Went to the Nether and got a lot more quartz, as I'm sure you probably saw right here. And I also did that because I needed more observers to build the elevator for the tower. So yeah. I need to figure out what I'm going to use all the track for. Because I still haven't figured something out. But I know I do want to do something with them. Okay. Oh my gosh, that scared me. That was right in my right ear. That struck something. Holy crap. That's insane. One disc that I wish I had was Strad, which I mean, we might be able to get that at some point. You know, I don't know how many of the creeper skeleton kills y'all have seen on here, but I've gotten quite a few. I've gotten pretty good at it. Yeah, that almost scared me again. So, yeah, let's what do I want to do for the walls of this room? We probably, well, yeah, we'll do quartz. We'll probably do some terracotta as well. You know, just for accenting and stuff like that. Although I probably won't even need it because I can just go into the desert anytime I want to get terracotta. So I probably, yeah, I just did that for nothing. I'll use this purely for bricks and stuff like that. Alright, so yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get to it. I'm thinking maybe like, oh wow, look how green the grass is. That's amazing, guys. This mod is amazing. And the leaves have turned back green. I don't know how long ago they actually turned back green. But, okay, you know what? Maybe I will need to make some terracotta because, or, no, this is, okay, no, never mind. Yeah, I was thinking that, you know, I'd have to, like, there's not any blue terracotta out here, but, no. Yeah, it's been another long week. But I do have exciting news. So it was confirmed today that I will be going to 4100 class toward the end of next month. Or actually at the end of next month. So that's exciting. I've been wanting that for quite a while. It's a very good class to take. And with 4100, I do believe you have the ability to do 4010s and the new 4017s. So, yeah, at least from what I've seen, I do believe it will give you access to that. Um, Hopefully it's not like, you have to be a master, you know, like the gatekeeper or something to get that. Hopefully that is just default because I know the 4010 ES is going to be going away. Um, that's going to be discontinued. There's just not a whole lot of demand for it. Now, on the other hand, the PS10 and the PS6, the PS10 is being discontinued. And that's a problem because, those are very popular. Who doesn't like having 7 NACs that they can use? You know, well, 7 or, 6 if you're using a control module. But still, there's a lot that you can do with that, and it's very unfortunate. So, oh, yes, I have been in here before, plenty of times. Okay, so we got 24 terracotta. It's still raining. My risk level, moderate. Oh, geez. Why did I issue this one for 6 hours? Whoopsie. But yeah, all that I've learned in these past, you know, this past month of, writing 4100 programs and then actually getting to test them, I've learned so much stuff. I've learned a lot, and it's all very, very valuable information that I've learned. It's pretty crazy. Like, if you thought Gamewell E3s were complex, like, these things are beastly. These things are, they're so packed with stuff. Actually, I'll just do that. Because that'll give me 2 light... Aw, man. That's right. I forgot about that. I always forget about that. You have to do that. You have to turn it into dye. So annoying. So the light blue terracotta. So how am I wanting to do this? Am I wanting to do kind of like that and then go to the ceiling? Oh, wow. How did I estimate that? Perfect. Wow. Oh, that's impressive. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, I think I can work with this. It's definitely going to be interesting. Give me that, and I'm going to put that right there. I have a big job walk that I have to do tomorrow, so I'm just kind of trying to mentally prepare for that because it's going to be a lot of stuff. Big job with a national contractor and the customer, making sure that everything that is on the prints matches what was installed and programmed. So, yeah. which, I always make sure that I match the prints, at all costs, just because, having to do as-builts at the end, I can imagine that gets tedious if someone decides to deviate. So, yeah. Wool. You see, I still got so much wool, even after I made all the, the radomes. So we're gonna make us some paintings. But yeah, like I said, I haven't had to shear a single sheep. It's just all been, you know, cobwebs. There goes the rain again. All right, great. Okay. Now we're gonna make this look kind of like a studio. Oh, hey, there we go. What other 3x3s? That's a funny one. First I thought that was an owl. What on earth is that? I like that one. Okay, that's cool. Aw, man. This little bit of impedance right here is keeping me from placing a 1x1 right there. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. Nope, okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I've been really nasally lately. I thought it was gone, but no, it's back. I guess those are the only options. Alright, sleep. Yeah, we'll just do this. Now, do I want to leave it open at the top? I think I think I do. Yeah, yeah. Um, honestly, I'm thinking maybe I do want to do this in. Whoopsie. I'm thinking maybe I do want to do this in quartz. Hey, let's do let's do the bottom of it in quartz first and see if I like that look or if I want to do the whole thing. Yeah, I think I want to do the whole thing in quartz. The terracotta was an interesting idea. Um, I just wasn't really... I mean, I liked it, but I don't think it really fits the aesthetic of my house that well. Yeah, I did not even know that they had... Whoa, I've never seen that one before. I didn't even know they had 3x3 paintings. That one back. Well, nah, we'll leave that one for now. Alright, but that wasn't the blue one I was talking about. Okay, yeah. I think I do like that better. But I'll do, like, quartz pillar. I'll do quartz pillars right there. In fact, right now, I'll do that. And we'll do them like going up through the roof. And we'll do 2 of those. So we'll do 2 2s. Take that out. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. And then, oh, I have another idea. I have another idea. Okay, so hear me out. We're going to replace these with full sandstone blocks. We'll do kind of like a tapered, like the opposite of a pitched roof, going down to that. Okay, so I picked out 8 of those, which is actually going to be 7. Goodness sakes, I'm all out of sand. Okay. So I need 20 sand. The thing with the painting makes me mad. That's so frustrating because, like, unless you look them up, you don't know each one you could possibly get, and, who knows? There's probably still one that I haven't seen that I don't know about, Okay, so do that. The reason the clouds look so grainy is because I turned my video settings way down because the thing was just freaking out. In fact, I'd actually have to go to this client settings, graphics, and I've got it set to potato, which if I set it, I bet you even if I set it to low, it's still gonna, yeah, I mean, it looks the same. It looks the same as it did before. So we go to this thing. And okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Love it. Oh yeah, and it actually, you know what? We'll do that. Hey, now we're actually on to something, I think. All right. Yeah, I like it. I'll just leave that one. Oh well. But yeah, and then who knows? Maybe we'll do some paintings out here. Could definitely do something here. You know what? We'll put the jukebox there instead. Goodness sakes. We're just moving stuff all over the place. But right. There you go. Those are all organized. And just have this kind of like this for now. Especially because it's up against the window. But yeah. Yeah, we got a bedroom in our nice house. And then, I guess, before I forget about it, we'll go ahead and enclose the top of the elevator hoistway. Just because that's been bothering me. You know, the fact that I still haven't done that. I think we need to go ahead and do that. I don't think I have... No, I definitely don't have enough granite to do that. So we'll just do it with stone brick slabs. Alright, actually, I can just do this. Take that out. Me do some of that. Do some things with this. Whoopsie. Yeah, I told myself I was never going to use all these, but, you know, I ended up paying for them, so I better use them. Okay. There, elevator hoistway, and we'll go ahead and light it up as well. That'd actually be pretty funny. Actually, I want to go test that. I want to see what happens with that when we run the elevator with a torch on top of it. Ow. Alright, experiment. Ha! Kind of figured that would happen. Whoopsie. That just fell through the floor, and I did that on accident. Excuse that. Oh, come on. Where did my torch go, man? That's not cool. You know what? It probably glitched, and it's probably still on top of the elevator. I'm willing to bet that's what happened. Yep. Sure is. Okay. That was extremely dangerous, what I just did. No, I'm kidding. Here, we'll do... There, that's better. That's better for a bedroom. Ooh, sorry, that was my knuckles. But yeah. That is... yeah, that's really it. Not a very long episode. I can show you inside the weather tower. Do auto, all those. Let's go up. Automatic doors. You could see I have redstone, yes. But we can see not as far as usual. I only have it set to 5 chunks just because my laptop has slowed down a lot, so I can't have it too high, unfortunately. But yeah, this thing affords a great view. So, check this thing. It says none for the risks, but I'm pretty sure that's not accurate because I've learned not to trust these things. And see, look at this. I don't know how this is all burned. Oh, hey, look at that. Lapis. Okay. Oh boy, we got 2 high risks in a row. That's insane. Wow, there's a lot of lapis in there. That is just insane. Wait a minute. Okay, active watches. So, tornado probability... I'm going to... Oh, this one's expiring right now. I'm going to cancel this one. And then I'm going to issue a new one. This one I'm going to leave active for an hour. We'll still... No, we're going to put that moderate. That's going to be high. Hail events. We don't really get hail around here. And overall, I'm going to leave this moderate. And just get that going. That way we'll have some excitement for the next episode. Oh boy, we're right in the middle of this thing. So... Ah, jeez. Okay, undo. I gotta move this over again. And alright, now I can do that. And then we're going to draw day 2, save an issue, draw day 3, save an issue, and now check this out. Every day, my risk level is going to be high. And you can see there's a PDS tornado watch in effect, which you can see right here, PDS. So anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully next episode will be filled with excitement and hopefully not super late, like way later than you would ever expect. But yeah, I'm very happy with my little humble abode here. So anyway, I will see y'all very soon.